So I feel the ever black festering within me is the 5th studio album by deathcore band Lorna Shore, and today I'll be ranking all the main breakdowns on the album. Now I've always loved this band, but after what is, in my opinion, their best work, which is And I Return to Nothingness in 2021 and Immortal in 2020, their music has become somewhat formulaic. And that being said, I did still enjoy Pain Remains in 2022. Other than the first 2 singles, I have only heard small clips from the new album while compiling the breakdowns for this video, so this will be my first real listen to the breakdowns. And that being said, let's begin. I will also be ranking them on a tier list. So, yeah. Let's start with the first song, Prison of Flesh. I only chose the main breakdowns I could find while skimming through the songs. So I may have missed something, but these seem like the main breakdowns on the album. Okay, so I do like it's very formulaic. It's the same type of breakdown they do in almost every song. I like the little cinematic swell here, and I guess the production just getting completely blown out is, I guess the only thing you can really do at this point to make this type of breakdown seem a bit grander than the rest, but really formulaic. It's the same breakdown they do most songs, so I'll put it in D tier. Okay, let's go to the breakdown from Oblivion. I heard this before, but I don't really remember much, so okay. Okay, so I guess, I don't like this part here, the last part. It's cool that they're trying to put symphonics in the end of the breakdown, I guess, but every time they go for this super fast double kicks with just, open string zeros, it kind of loses me because it's the same thing they do every time, but the first part, where it's a bit slower and chunkier, that's good. I like that a lot. So C tier breakdown. Will is really good. I really like Will's highs, but then here at the end they lose me a bit. So yeah. Then we have In Darkness. So this is really short, but I don't think this song has another breakdown or a longer one. I do like that it doesn't have a long, really slow breakdown, and it also keeps the momentum going a bit with the constant China hits from Austin. So I think it's refreshing to not have the classic Lorna breakdown. It is a classic Lorna breakdown, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. So I'd put that in B. Then we have Unbreakable, which I have heard before, but I don't remember anything but the chorus because they play it like 10 times. Okay, this is again a bit shorter. I like the reverse 808 swell. Or is it bass? I can't really tell. It's all tuned so low, but you know, again, same formula, not too long. I like this one part, but it doesn't stand out at all. So we're gonna put this in D tier, nothing special. Like it's all still Lorna Shore, and it does sound really heavy, but you know, the breakdown with just symphonics and zeros, they've done it so many times. I really have, I think, listening fatigue from this at this point. Next up we have Glenwood, and you can tell I don't have a breakdown here because I couldn't find one while skimming through the song. So it's a song without a breakdown, and for that reason alone it gets S tier. S tier for Glenwood. Next we have Lionheart. Okay, this one's really short too, and it doesn't really do much. Like, Will's a great vocalist, but I don't know, this didn't really do much for me. So Lionheart's gonna go into E tier. Next we have Death Can Take Me, where I found, you know, there are more breakdowns here. These two here at the end are, this is I think the ending breakdowns, the main ones, but when skimming through it I thought this sounded different and cool, and much cooler than what they do usually, so that's why it's here, and let's listen to it. Yeah. Like that's good. They should do more of this, more grooving. They can groove, and it's really cool, and it's different. That's why I put this here. It's not even like a main breakdown, I don't think. But I find this alone more intriguing than any of the classic breakdowns they do. And they even incorporate like a little faster double bass pattern at the end, just grooving at the start. That's good, that's different. I like this a lot more than almost everything here. That being said, let's continue. yeah, that's what they do all the time. The snare reverbs were kind of cool. I saw that they recorded them in a garage, like acoustically, not with reverb. So those sound cool, but the whole thing is just the same as always. And we have this last one here. Me too. Yeah, so they always sound massive. I think their type of breakdown sounds really cool. They can do it sounds good, but it just sounds the same every time. Like here, the only thing that stands out to me is the snare reverb on the snare shots. But otherwise it's like these two are just the same thing again. But the Death Can Take Me middle breakdown thingy is so good. We're gonna put this into B tier, and we're gonna keep it there because they should just do more of this. Next off we have War Machine. Okay, so that's funny. That's just funny. Like it being as low and as heavy and as slow as they do it with an organ or some kind of like brass thingy holding a low note in the background, while also having a gun shooting and casing falling sound effect at the start and the end. That's fun. That's funny. It has been done many times before, but like that's fun. And it also is, you know, I just imagine like a medieval knight with a shotgun. So Doom, it's just Doom. But you know, that's something different, I guess. High C, low B tier for me. Next off we have A Nameless Hymn. Okay, so it is the ending here is kind of the same as what they always do. The start grooves a little bit more than what they usually do, so that's pretty cool. Also, this is really funny. What? That's funny. It is over the top, like, but it's still the same thing. I like it a bit more than the other stuff. So low B at best, high C, low B, and then we have Forevermore. Which again I just couldn't find a breakdown in this. It's 9 minutes long, I think, and I just couldn't find a breakdown in it. Yeah, it's almost 10 minutes long without a breakdown. So that goes automatically into S tier. Now I am joking around a bit, but I do have to say that from the riffs to the breakdowns, I feel like they've taken a safer and a more same-ish approach in the last release, and except for maybe 2 songs on here, and this one too. And personally, as a metal drummer, I think Austin's work is exactly what I love about metal. He always has really fast kicks and like really fast, tight blast beats. Now that's either usually over, like we saw here, over breakdowns or melodic choruses, which is exactly the music that I love myself. I love that a lot. But I really think that I'm getting listening fatigue, listening to their breakdowns sound the same almost all the time. Like, and I think most songs just sound kind of the same usually. Like this all sounded pretty similar, except for maybe 2 breakdowns in there. Now, I don't hate Lorna Shore. I really like them, and I want to go see them. And I would, I look up to the stuff they do. But I really think they should change their sound up a bit in the future, because it's getting quite stale at this point, in my opinion, of course. Now, that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I find it really dumb and funny to look at just breakdowns, so I might do that for another album or some classic albums or something. But have a good one, and bye.